God forbid, we lose another child to suicide because of the bullying. So I've just picked my son up from school, witnessed a bullying episode, rang the principal, and I want people to know, parents, educators, teachers, this is the effect that bullying has.
I'm gonna kill myself.
This is what bullying does. So can you please educate your children, your families, your friends? Because all it takes is for one more instant and you wonder why kids are killing themselves.
Give me it right now. I'll freaking stab myself in the heart. You watch me? I'm like looking at you. You don't even do anything. And you want me to throw my shit in the class. I just want to die right now. I just want to bang my head into a glass. I want someone to kill me and drown me.
And this is the impact bullying has on a 9-year-old kid that just wants to go to school, get an education and have fun, but every single freaking day something happens, another episode, another bullying, another taunt, another name calling. So is there any advice or support or anything that other parents or, families have done to help raise disability awareness and education within the school so that this doesn't happen? I've got some good advice, but I need more because this is the effect of bullying. This is what it's doing. And I want people to know how much it is hurting us as a family. I want people to educate their children. The whole anti-bullying shit isn't fucking working. And I've got a son that is suicidal almost every single day. Every time there's a triggering anything that happens at school or in public, which is almost every time we're in public, and we're about to head into a shopping centre now. And I wish that I could record every instant when we're in public or have a hidden camera so that people could see. And this is the side that I don't choose to share. I choose to keep this private, but we can't do it anymore. We try to be as strong and positive as possible and only share the highlights, but this is how bullying affects a 9-year-old kid. And I've got to constantly keep my eye on him because of the suicide attempts. This is what bullying does, people. I've already called the school. It's been several times. Every time there's a new kid that's not aware of Quaden's condition, it's bullying. So we just went to pick him up and we saw a student patting him on the head and making fun of his height. And I said, "Do you want me to do something about it?" He ran to the car in hysterics because he doesn't want me to make a scene at the school. And God knows I will. Me and his sister were there. And we wanted to do something right there and then, but he wanted to come home. And now we have to deal with this. And I feel like I'm failing as a parent. I feel like the education system's failing. It is bloody hot as hell. And he was just on the basketball court having fun with the Brisbane Bullets. And it's the constant bullying, the name calling, like obviously pointing out his difference. So now we have a very severely suicidal child who's sick of the bullying that is every single day, that he attends school or is in public. It's every single fucking day and we're sick of it. So I just want people to know and see the impact, because this could be your child, or your child could be the bully that pushes a kid over the edge. And anything you want to say before we go?
I want to kill you, Carolyn!
So the next person that does bully or harass or discriminate against him better watch the fuck out. I'm serious. This ain't no joke no more. You better educate yourselves and your family and friends. Start doing something more in your schools, in your families, in the communities about disability awareness and education, because there is not enough, obviously. This should not be happening. This kid is with me 24/7. He lasted first term last year and was with me 24/7. Every single day, every single night he's with me because of the issues that bullying is causing, the negative public attention, which is why we've chosen to be more private now. But there's no escaping it. This is our reality. This, and it's like we have to get used to it. And I used to tell him, just ignore it. Well, no, fucking ignoring it doesn't solve the problem. How does that address bullying if you choose to ignore it? It needs to be addressed straight away. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. Every time it happens, I'll be doing a live video so that people know. So hopefully we can make some changes so that this doesn't happen to another family, and hopefully we don't lose another young innocent life to bullying.
너무나 가슴이 아프네요. 이 슬픈 소식이 2월에 전해진 이후로 어떤 일이 일어났을까요? 우선 많은 미디어들의 커든과 그의 어머니가 출연하게 되었습니다. 그들의 소식을 접한 사람들이 모금 사이트를 통해서 소식을 올렸고, 모자를 디즈니랜드에 보내 그들에게 일상의 기쁨을 주자는 자금으로 무려 30만 불, 한화로 3억 5천여만 원이 모금되었습니다. 호주 내에서도 크게 반향이 되며, 아직까지도 사회가 이렇게 변치 않은 것에 대해 놀랐다며 많은 이들이 커든 모자를 격려하고 사람들의 인식 개선과 관심을 촉구하기도 했죠. 커든을 격려하며 이러한 차별을 성공적으로 극복한 경험을 전하는 호주 배우인 데이비스 씨의 인터뷰를 끝으로 잼컷은 물러가겠습니다. 감사합니다.
You'd think in today's world we'd be better educated and our children would be educated to respect others and to care for us, but it doesn't seem to be getting any better.
No, it doesn't. And when you were young, did you ever have to deal with anything that Quaden has been through?
Well, I did experience bullying, and the way I got around it, fortunately my parents, instilled this great sense of self-belief and self-worth in me and made me feel confident at home. And I took that confidence into school with me, and at first it was a bit of acting. I kind of acted like I was really confident. And I noticed then the bullying kind of calmed down a bit, and the more it calmed down, the more confident I then felt, and it became self-perpetuating, and eventually I didn't have to fake it anymore. I was confident and the bullying stopped. But in Quaden's position, he's in a very low place right now because he feels, he's got no self-esteem, and fortunately all these messages of support from around the world, which have been wonderful, and that'll do him a great deal of good in feeling good about himself.